Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love the attention.
Everyone loves to read about your life.
What's up, do Shuey?
My mom warned me about friends like
A bit
you.
overwhelming.
Hey, I'm here for the ride. Here we go, baby. Let's go.
What up?
What's
Here we
good,
are.
Man? Listen. Episode 2. Hey, we got a special guest in the building.
We got the 10 out of 10 weapon. You know who we're talking
Jess,
about,
baby. None other than Jess. Listen, man. I know she's got some stuff.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
I know, man.
Don't know what Jess is gonna say, but we got her coming into back to reality to spill some juice.
And I saw you walking in doing the stinky leg too. I know you're nervous. You ain't showing it, but
I'm biting my nails, baby.
yo, what's good, people? I'm Taku.
And I'm Al.
And welcome to our new podcast, Back to Reality, man. Listen, I just wanted to say we are recording on Gadigal Land, and we have one hell of a podcast episode for you guys today. Listen, we do have a special guest, okay? We do have Jess. I'm sure you know who that is, huh?
Jess is my ex-flame on Love Island. She refers to herself as the 10 out of 10 weapon.
The 10 out of 10 weapon, man. So we do have that. But before we get into that, man, listen, our lives are very much different way before reality TV, man. I know you were a carpenter.
Yeah. I was a carpenter. Just building houses every day.
Oh, my God.
Tradies get the ladies. That's why I became a tradie.
Oh, my God. Man said every day.
That's it. And yourself, you would,
Man, so I was a barista, man, or still am, so, man, like, it's so interesting, like, just like the journey, like, and I think, like, the little things, like, that I learned being a barista kind of, I don't know. Listen, I like to feel like everything that I learned, right, wasn't to waste, if that makes sense. Like, just my people skills, like when I was, well, right now, I am still working.
I could tell your people skills are probably a lot better than mine.
Boy, I could talk to a goddamn dog and let that dog buy a coffee off me. I'm telling you right now. So I don't know. I feel like for me, man, like within everything that I've been through, especially like me being a barista, learning to listen to people, like, because I know a lot about people's lives right now. Like, and I'm like, I still have to go home and, live my life, but I know a lot about their lives as well too. Yeah. And which I kind of took into Love Island as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like
remember people's names, right?
A lot, but I've got
you write on the
coffee
names. Cup.
Absolutely. I would have think for names.
I'd suck at that. Really? if someone ordered a coffee and I had to write their name on the lid, I'd forget it. Like I forgot Jess's name.
It almost. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I could definitely see that because you forgot that girl's name a few times.
But before reality TV, I was a carpenter, and life was very simple. Just worked 5 days a week. Went out and got shit faced on weekends.
Oh God!
Feel
I
sorry
mean, you're
for
still doing that
myself.
though, huh?
Yeah, still doing that here and there.
Wait, are you still doing carpentry at the moment?
At the moment, no, but I will probably start back at work next month.
Wow,
just gonna take the rest of January off, just relax.
Wow.
And then just because enjoy summer.
Yeah,
and
man,
I'm,
for sure.
Training and things like that.
Do you miss it though?
I miss it. I really do.
Wow.
Carpentry is my passion. I've been doing it for 10 years.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
So it's all I've ever known, and I feel like you deserve a beer more once you worked a hard day. You know what I mean? Like you come home after like a solid day and you feel like I'm allowed to play PlayStation now. I'm allowed to have a beer.
Wow, man.
Whereas now
like it's earned.
I wake up, I go to the beach, I come home, and it doesn't really feel like I deserve a beer.
Boy, this should be like a VB ad or something. You're like, well earned Victoria Bitter.
Or seltzer or anything.
Or just anything. Nah, man, but look, like, I feel like it's so interesting because people actually kind of forget that we, had these lives, you know what I'm saying, like before we got on TV. So like, for example, for me, as I was saying before, like just doing, cafe work, it's simple, you know what I mean? Like such a simple job. But like for me, like that's how people know me as, like, it's just like, talk with the barista. You know what I mean? And like, it was kind of interesting because going on the show was almost like an extension of what was already happening in my life then, because it was like, everyone really just knew me from, just making coffees at like this one spot that everyone goes to that's in the heart of Wollongong. So it's like, I was already like kind of like well known. I was like the only black dude there, just saying, you know what I'm saying? Not that like that counts for anything, but it's so easy to spot me. Whereas going from that to then going to the show, it was wild, man. It was wild. And just had me thinking, how did you go coming out of maths, like, and that was like the first show you go on, from being a carpenter, you're back to reality moment.
Yeah, that was tough. Once that finished, and it's before it aired, it was that weird period of adjusting back to reality and adjusting back to normal work, and it was kind of weird, telling people like, oh, like I'm going to be on a TV show, I'm going to be on, Married at First Sight, blah blah blah.
And at first, I know these motherfuckers wouldn't believe you too.
They don't really understand. They don't really believe you. They don't really understand you.
It's a life that they don't know nothing about, kids.
And I'm like telling my boss, like, yeah, like it's going to ramp up. Like things might get a bit busier, things like that. I might not be able to come to work every now and again.
Yeah.
And I don't really understand too much.
Yeah, absolutely,
unless you've been
man.
through it.
And like just people just calling
honestly,
out your name.
it was on your mind every day, 24/7.
Yeah, for real.
And I remember being at work, and I was so unproductive because all I do was just check my phone and just refreshing
Absolutely. Yeah,
the
man.
mass pages or the
Absolutely,
gossip
man.
pages.
Because you're trying to wait and see what else they got on you.
and see any skeletons going to come out my closet, like,
Oh,
skeletons
God.
going to come out, or any dirt that's going to be dished on me.
Yeah,
like,
man, for real.
You get a little anxious because when you're on those TV shows, there's journalists and things like that, and they're really digging deep on you.
And you really like living your life out of a fishbowl, really, man. Everyone knows everything about your business. Even if you want to try and be secretive, bro. And like the worst thing too is like coming back and like, for example, like me, like being single, you can't really get to know people genuinely anymore because they know a lot about you, but you don't know nothing about them.
Yeah.
That whole like getting to know someone bit is already, I don't know. It's just changed. The game has changed. You know, so
It is, yeah.
But now, obviously, like things have died down for me a little bit, and it's like it's kind of cool like this. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? But for you, man, the smoke is probably gone up too after Love Island.
Yeah, it definitely has. And, you know, it but don't get me wrong, like still people, I don't know why, but still people ask if I'm still with Sam.
From Maps.
From Maps, and that's like
It's
a
like,
year
bruh.
ago. Like, bloody hell. Like,
Man moves.
and I know 12 months from now, people are going to still be asking me if I'm still with Jess.
Wow.
It's just never going to stop.
Absolutely,
And that's the
man.
reality. And then same's going to happen
reality.
for Jess, I imagine. You're going to ask, you know, is she still with me?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just really funny. I don't know. I think people, that's because that's all they know about you.
Absolutely.
Is what they see on TV.
So now you've had your back to reality moments twice now. After Maps, now to Love Island.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Reality twice.
My back to reality moment was when I had to go back to work. Damn. Boy.
It's a shock to the system, isn't
Let me
it?
tell you something. My ego, I know I've got a big ego, right? But the thing was, I had to humble myself in that situation where I knew I needed money. You know what I'm saying? And that's things that, like, not many people really talk about. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, after reality TV show, people think that you're going to get so many deals, all this stuff.
Oh,
things
hell no.
Like, nah, listen, like, they'll come, right? But things come a little bit slower than usual. So don't think it's like a magic pill or anything. So I think for me, I was in that mentality. So when I came out, bro, I was like, no, let me just try and make it work. Boy, when I had to go back to work, I had to swallow my pride, bro. And like me just working
Massively.
and like seeing these kids like come into like the cafe taking photos of me without me, but I felt like a zoo animal, kids. That was my back to reality moment, bro. So I'm like,
No, you're definitely right. Especially, you know, I'm relatable in that as well because, you know, when I was back on the job site and I remember the show just started airing and people were like, oh, like, were you still doing carpentry? I thought, you know, coming off a reality TV show.
like you're Hollywood now, you're big time.
We have to go back to normal work. I reckon, you know, if you started OnlyFans, you'd be on the big bucks.
Excuse me, what?
Have you ever considered making an OnlyFans?
You are not asking me this out, right?
I'm telling you, like, I think there's a market. Yeah, go think it through, okay?
My mom is African. I am the
She will
most.
not know. Does your mom have Instagram?
Hey?
Does your mom have Instagram?
Yes.
Block her on Instagram,
Bro, she would not. But I'm so scared of that woman, bro.
and then you could easily make an OnlyFans and make a killing.
My PP
No
is
more
not.
Bristine. All you got to do is just
I can't believe you're asking me
a
this.
couple
Right
dick pics, and I guarantee,
What? Bro.
I guarantee, in a couple years' time, you'll buy a
Oh,
house
boy.
with your dick.
No! I'm not selling penis pictures, okay?
Do you want a house? A nice
I want
house
a house
in
so bad,
Wollongong, looking over the water.
But
You can have girls over and be like, I bought this house with my dick.
But oh my god! But that sounds like something that you do. But I ain't even gonna lie to you. Okay, you know what? Maybe a little bit of that is a lie. Okay, let me just come back to it because I feel like I've thought about it.
Because what is it, this OnlyFans thing with reality TV?
It's something that's crazy to talk about right now, like coming off reality TV, because it's like you've already got traffic, right? So it's like, yo, why not just, you know, kind of redirect these people to just, you know, follow me and OnlyFans, start paying a little bit by little bit. You can make some serious cash. You
can.
But at the same time, for me, I seriously did think about shaking my ass for dollar bills and selling some toe pics and
have
dog
considered
ugly feet. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was like, man, because I was down bad at one point, really down bad. And I was like, damn, either go back to the cafe or I start doing some shit on OnlyFans. And Mama Chimwaza is gonna get mad. But listen, I do not turn back, man. I would
what
never
if-
do that.
If you were like
I
really
can't.
struggling, say there were no more cafes open, would you consider?
Bro,
starting
I've got a
OnlyFans?
lot of skills, man. I will hustle, but last thing I'm doing, bro, is selling ass and selling dick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not doing that.
okay.
What would you ever?
Feet pics?
Bro, have you seen my feet? But my friends say that my feet, they look like they've been dipped in acid, bro. These are not things that you would sell to anybody, okay? I would happily catfish feet for me to get some cash. But you asked me that because it sounds like that's something that you do.
Nah, I'm not that desperate. I think if I was maybe like really, really struggling, mum kicked me out of home, I was on the street, and all I had was an iPhone and 2% on my phone. That last 2% battery,
this is going to be.
I'd spend it making an OnlyFans account and chucking up a picture.
Wow, damn. The last 2%. You wouldn't even call me or anything. Hey, bro, like I'm down back and I stay at your house.
And then I'd be able to get a little bit of money to buy an iPhone charger.
Wow.
And then call you after that.
Damn, it really does sound like you've thought about this through, huh?
But that's bottom of the barrel. That's at my lowest.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool.
But I'd probably start off, if I had started OnlyFans, like I probably wouldn't go straight to dick pics.
Wow. What did you start with? What's the entree?
You probably start off with maybe something I really check on my story, like shirtless photos.
Yeah. Wow.
Just bait people into it.
Just bait them.
Yeah.
And then, damn.
And then you'd be like, do you want to see
the camera starts going low and low and low.
Bucks, but don't give him a dick pic. Just get off Google or something.
Damn. Okay. So you start with shirtless. After that, what does it go to? Belly button or something? And then it starts to go into the
belly
pubes.
Button, maybe feet. If people into feet. Are people into feet? I don't know. Guys' feet?
Yeah. I am not into guys' feet.
Oh, wait.
I don't know why you looked at me like that.
Wait, I remember that you sucked feet. Or sucked some toes.
They were not a man's. Those were female feet. Okay, I must. But in my mom, bro, she's gonna. One thing that I was like, me start a podcast with Elle is I want to be having to talk about all this uncomfortable shit. My mother is going to be watching this shit, and mom, I just want to say I'm so sorry, and dad. But listen, I did suck toes. Okay, that made very very good.
Well,
TV.
I know that you're going to be subscribing to my OnlyFans.
I'm not subscribing for your feet, bro. Given that you've been on Masked and Love Island, would you see yourself doing, I guess, TV as like your full-time gig, or would you go back to just doing carpentry or even content creating?
Oh, it's hard because carpentry is my passion and that's all I've loved, and I love just creating things. But in saying that, I definitely could see myself doing TV work forever, or content creation. I think mainly because, I know it sounds really silly, but I hate waking up early.
Damn, really?
And on TV, you don't really have to wake up that early. Except on Love Island, you here and there. But yeah, doing content creation.
That's the only drawback.
Doing content creation, you can wake up whatever time you want.
I guess so.
If you're doing carpentry,
your ass got to be
6 a.m.
before that damn.
And I'm not a morning person, so as long as I'm not as long as I'm not waking up too early, I'm happy to do whatever.
Can we actually manifest something right now? What would you see yourself doing if you ain't gonna be doing carpentry?
A podcast.
What? Come on, bro. It's beautiful, bro. This is a dream come true.
What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too smart either. I'm not very academic, so I can't really do anything like.
I think you got
using my
good
brains.
I think you got good brains.
Maybe like. I actually don't know. What do you think I'm good at?
You did mention that you're very good at drawing. You know, like you are an artist yourself. You know, you do like to draw. You did say that you like to draw on dicks.
Yeah, I'm good at drawing. Yeah, well, I have been doing that all my high school life. All of my school books are just filled with dicks.
How is this even going to ever? Can I just manifest something for myself?
Yeah.
Now that we're on this, I'd like to take Sophie Monk's job.
Yes.
That's big.
Wow.
That's big. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to stay on reality TV show, if I was to stay on reality TV, the way that I want to do it is, be somewhat of like a host for another show. So you see what Abby Chaffel's doing, right? For FY Island.
Yeah.
And that's big, man. I can definitely see myself doing that. But I can actually see you doing that too, bro.
You reckon?
You know absolutely.
I don't know. I always hate the sound of my own voice.
Really?
Yeah. Even people listening now are probably thinking like, what's wrong with this guy's voice?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought that, and sometimes I stumble over my words a little bit. I think it's maybe because of my tongue, because I know I've got like. I know it sounds really weird. Have you guys seen my tongue?
What the hell, God? Okay, now let's see.
It's like I got like a little string like at the tip of my tongue.
Interesting.
And I looked it up, and apparently like it messes up with your speech a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, so people can get them like cut. I don't know. It's really weird. I think it's called tongue tie.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've had it all my life.
Love that.
And people get it cut, but
you're not gonna get it cut.
Nah. I don't know. I just hate the.
Like you do some things with it, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that's one of the main reasons why I won't do hosting.
Wow.
Yeah. That's so random. I don't know why I said that for.
We don't really want to know about your tongue, but it's all good. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what else can I say about that? 'Cause I don't know what to do with
it
that
always
tongue.
turns sexual, doesn't it?
God
it always
damn.
turns sexual.
He's like, you want to see my tongue? I'm like, brother, please. I like women.
You were so like, you look in your face when I said that.
I was like, and then you went,
No, because there was a clip on maps, and I still get asked today on the street. I'm like, people are like, oh, can we see your tongue? Because people think I have a lizard tongue.
what?
Because there's a
People ask you on the street to see your tongue.
yeah, because there was a video on map, or when I was on maps, and I was sticking my tongue out like a lizard. Like I was going like that.
You're doing what, sir?
I was doing like a lizard, like lizard licking like a rock or something. And then I remember the video went viral, and people were going, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy's tongue?" And it made me so insecure, and I thought my tongue was normal. And now,
So that's the first time you actually noticed.
yeah, well, because I didn't really like think about it too much before that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's so many things people notice about me. Like people say like, "Oh, I lick my lips a lot," blah blah blah, which I never noticed before.
Damn, wow, that's
And
interesting.
then yeah, long story short, people just on the street still ask to see my tongue.
But this
Like I'm a
is
circus
the best
freak.
segment we've had. So, fucking guests. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Back to Reality, and today we're going to be talking about Al's tongue. Yes.
Reality.
So, from the start of the show, we did mention that we're going to be getting a guest, and I'd like to welcome our very first guest, Jess.
Hi, thanks guys for having me.
Thanks for coming, girl.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Al.
They place us opposite sides of the room, okay? For a reason, I think.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
Can I look elsewhere?
You can look right here, girl. It's fine.
She wants to recouple.
I think I want to recouple with Taku. No.
So, obviously, you were on Love Island, and I'd like to ask you, how are you feeling now that you're out and back to reality?
Yeah, no. Everything's just pretty much gone back to normal now. I'm feeling good. I've got my routine back. I'm back to work full time.
Wow.
So, yeah, just keeping busy.
Wow, that's beautiful, man. Come on. And back to reality single, too.
Yeah, 100%. Back to reality. Single as.
Are you still getting lots of questions? Like, because I get a lot of questions as well.
Yeah.
Asking if I'm still with Jess.
Yeah.
So, like, I imagine like you're getting bombarded with that as well. How you
Yeah.
coping with that?
Oh,
Being reminded by me every day.
being reminded by you every day, honestly. It's like you are haunting me even when you're not there. Like you're like
God.
this ghost. I'm like, can you just go away? But
I'm a living nightmare.
yeah, I'm like, it's like I'm living a nightmare. But yeah, no, every time I go out, like I think I get at least 10 or 15 questions. Are you still with Al? Like people, yeah.
Man, that's like a permanent like cock block right there, huh? Like you really can't move on from Al. He's just right there.
I just
He's there in spirit.
No, I should just go out with a sign, be like, I am not with Al. I am single. Come.
Is there anybody else?
Boys, line up.
I want to know, because obviously you've been out like a lot lately. I've seen on your socials. Has people like said anything mean about me to you?
Yeah. I reckon when I go out, I think I get 9 out of 10 people that say, you can do so much better.
No, they
Whoa.
no, they. And you
Yeah.
back me
What
up,
do you
right?
say?
I'm like, obviously.
Wow, this whole time I've been backing you up. You know what? I'm gonna remember this.
Wow. Man said he'll remember this.
When someone comes up and asks
What are you
something
gonna say?
about you in public,
What are you
I'm
going to say?
It was a living nightmare being in that villa with her.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. I saw a lot of things between you and Al that I was like, maybe it'd be good for me to actually just ask you in person. So are there any things that you'd like to point out when it comes to any red flags that you saw in Al? If you don't mind me asking.
Initially, honestly, no. Initially, I was like, yeah, wow, Al is all green flags. Like, he is perfect. I couldn't think of a flaw. I was like, wow, this is great. Yeah.
So when I first walked in, there was no red flags at all.
Yeah, so when you
But then
first...
at what point did you start seeing red flags with me? How many days in? How many weeks in?
You know what? The first red flag I saw
when
in
did
you...
I crack?
Probably the spy dates. So when we were watching, the girls were in the room watching Vaku and Phoebe H-in and watching you laying it on both of them thick. I think my jaw dropped so hard I got jaw lock.
Because this boy actually forgot your name too. Remember that? You know?
Couldn't
He forgot
believe
your
it.
name. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm actually coupled up with a girl called Jess, I think. You know, that would have made you feel weird, didn't it? I'm not trying to start anything, but that would have made you feel some type of way, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I've never had that sort of reaction before. So when I saw Elle forget my name, I was like, hang on a second, am I
God.
just a number? Am I just a number?
I'm like, what's she?
Maybe. No.
Nah, but honestly though, okay. So
Yeah.
apart from that, like, were there any other red flags you reckon that you saw now?
Yeah. So that was one of them. But
Oh, God.
the other one that really stuck out for me, and I knew it as well, was when the second Maddie walked in, the second bomb, and he said that he wanted to get to know her, and that was smack bang on television for everybody to see. And I knew you said that because the whole
but
villa
those
told
words
me.
didn't come out of my mouth.
Oh, so just because, okay.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead,
I watched
ahead.
take backs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, fair enough. But just because you don't say those exact words, it doesn't mean that that's what you insinuated. Because someone asked you right in front of her, are you keen to get to know her? And you went,
I know someone goes,
Yeah,
"Are you
yeah.
open?" And I was
are
like,
you
"Yeah,
open?
yeah."
Isn't that the same thing, though?
But I didn't say the word open.
Well, looks like your intuition really did, read into this one. So I like to feel like you did say that.
I was like
You know what I'm saying?
half asleep. Like, hey, I'm just trying to defend myself here. So like, when someone goes, "Oh, like, were you like open?" Blah blah blah, and I'm like half asleep, woken up. I'm
What
like,
kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
I call cap.
Okay. I said cap.
I call cap.
After that, it like caused huge like fights.
Yeah.
Wow. I must have
but,
missed
yeah,
that.
I probably shouldn't have said the word. I shouldn't have said yes. I should have said no. Like, I'm not open.
Wow.
So
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like stuck in between this, and I'm just like, I can feel the tension. Have you guys actually spoken much after the breakup, or are these some of the things that you guys were meant to talk about during the breakup? I don't know.
Like we have spoken after the breakup. I think because we all have the same friends, so I see you at events and stuff. But we haven't actually spoken about stuff that happened in the villa at
we
all.
just
No.
brushed under the rug.
Yeah, it literally just swept under the rug. Yeah.
The rug's like
man.
this big now.
Literally, yeah.
It's a big mound.
So if you guys met on the outside though, would things have been a little bit different? Would you? Is he usually your type on the outside?
No,
God damn.
no, he's not. No, I usually
First time hearing that.
How do you feel, Kiss?
Yeah, it's a step to the heart. I wish I chose Maddie now.
honestly, mate, go.
Nah, hang in there, girl. As you were saying.
No.
I'm joking.
No, from a looks perspective, no, he's not usually the type I'd go for. But his personality is despite all the red flags, is what I look for in a partner.
Wow,
The
that's
banter's
beautiful.
strong, like he's playful, he's like chill, yeah.
So last week on the potty, I asked Al as to why you guys broke up, and I know his side of the story, but I don't know yours. So, can you explain?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, as soon as we left the villa, I just got different vibes from Al straight away. I don't know. I think I just got more friend vibes as soon as we left.
Wow.
Because I think in the villa we had a lot of banter, but I don't think we were on that Claudia Austin, Phoebe Mitch level. We were just very playful, very fun. As soon as we left the villa, that stayed intact, but I think the romance and the intimacy dropped, and that's when I knew. I was just like, there was like alarm bells, and I was like, okay, so yeah, maybe isn't what it seems. We did try a little bit after the villa, like we spoke on the phone every day. We did see each other. You came to my house. You met my mum.
Wait, he met your mom
Yeah,
the first time he came through the house.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was just, I don't know. I just felt something was off. So then I remember calling you. And then
those calls. Every time I see that, I'm like,
God.
I know what she's gonna ask.
yeah, I think he knew straight away, and I just called him, and I'm like, hey, look,
It's not working.
do you just want to be mates?
Girl, and I know that kind of conversation because I've been in the friend zone for a minute. I don't know if you know me, girl, but I'm like every girl's best friend. But listen, do you think the distance had, something to do with you guys breaking up at all?
No, I don't think so at all.
Oh, really?
No, not at all.
So, Al, how come you guys broke up, if you don't mind me asking?
I think Jess is an amazing person, and anyone who has Jess is very lucky. But I remember driving to your house. And it was like, and I took a wrong turn. Yeah, I took a wrong turn. I didn't take the exit off to the highway, and then it took me another hour to get there. So I was like, yeah, this
So it was the distance.
is too long, and I don't really want to drive there.
Ah, okay.
So are you basically saying that it was the distance that was?
But they do
a
say
problem?
distance makes the heart grow fonder.
But in your case,
Yeah.
We live half an hour away from each other.
45, I think. With traffic.
45?
Oh, so the extra 15 minutes just wasn't going to cut it.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes altogether, I think, and then I took a wrong turn and then added on a bit extra time.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I was like, fuck, like.
Maybe we can actually pull up like a little clip of you actually saying something about this timing from the last episode. Let's just pull up some receipts real quick.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, like the drive from my house to her house was
long.
like probably like over 40 minutes,
God
45
damn.
minutes.
God
And then I
damn.
remember on the way there, I took a wrong turn and added like another like half an hour onto the trip.
Oh my God, bro. That's
And
what
then I'm
happens in
thinking in
Sydney,
my head, like, if I want to be with this girl, I kind of have to do this like every single week.
bro. Oh my God.
Do I want to do this?
Just the drive
So
was what was in the
I'm
way?
in doubt before I even get to her.
Oh my boy. Are you shocked by Al's answer?
Yeah, I did, I was not.
You didn't know that was a thing?
No, I was not expecting that. I
Oh
did not
my
know
God.
that was a thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So okay, listen. Let's just go away from you and Al for a little bit. And I know obviously now you're single. Oh, wait, are you?
I am
Is that an
single.
obvious
Yes.
thing? Okay, cool. Just asking.
Yeah.
For friends. Anyway, so now given that you're out in these streets, look like with the rest of us, how are you navigating your way through? You know what I'm saying? Like the dating life at the moment.
Oh, I think at the moment my dating life is very much non-existent. Like I have not seen anybody. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not even texting anyone.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, I am as single as ever. I've never been so single in my life.
Wow. So like, do you feel like you need like a grace period, like after any relationship?
Oh,
You know what
mate,
I'm saying? Kind of get over.
mate, let me just say this.
Oh.
After dating Al, I think I need about a year off. Like
God damn.
I need long service leave and dating.
Have I done that much damage? Have I?
Like, I'm tired.
Oh my God.
I drained you.
I'm drained.
Wait, because Al, you're pretty much in like the same streets, basically. So you are single at the moment as well?
I
So
wouldn't
I
say
forgot you told me.
Single, but I'm happy. I'm really happy where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
No relationship, nothing at all. I think we want to know a
I'm
bit
just
more.
really happy. Yeah.
Are you happy with yourself or are you happy with someone else?
Yeah, I'm happy with someone else.
Ooh. God damn. So, you have something to say?
He moves on quick, boys.
Ah.
He moves quick.
What do you mean? It's been months.
Reality.
All right, so one of the reasons why we wanted to get you in here, Jess, is to give Al some relationship feedback so my boy doesn't make the same mistakes again. And I know you come prepared.
I do, yeah. I've actually wrote a list.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote a list of rules for Al to follow with his new partner.
It won't be a long list. It'll be a short list.
Now it's a long one.
Jesus.
Okay. So my word of advice to you with the new girl is rule number 1 is flirting is cheating. So
Wow.
if you are exclusive or you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you cannot be going out there to all these girls and flirting. That's off limits because she's gonna kick off. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I know. You just got
Do
to.
you think I was flirting in the villa, or do you think?
Yeah. So everything you did in the villa, like that, will not cut it if you have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can't be going to other girls and saying I'm open or it's better now that you're here.
Okay. I'll take that on board.
Yeah.
You said that?
I don't mind a bit of a bit of friendly flirting.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't hurt nobody.
Do you have a rule number 2 there?
Yeah. I got a rule number 2.
Oh, that's rule number 1. Bloody hell.
Okay. Rule number 2 is a once a day phone call is not enough to keep a girl happy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did go over this.
Damn.
Yeah, she did get angry at me about the 10-minute quota.
Oh, yeah. So I had this thing where it was like, this is big red flag too. This is not an issue. Straight away, I was like, nah, friends. So he would call me once a day for 10 minutes.
Just to say that he called you.
Just to say that he called me. And then he'd be like, all right, anyways, I got to go. And I'm like, Okay.
Whoa,
Yeah.
this is when we were together after the villa. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you expecting though? Like, as in what's?
Okay, so like I've been in relationships before, and I know when you are dating someone or when you have a boyfriend. I mean, I'm a texter, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm usually a texter, and usually the guy that I'm dating, we would be exchanging text messages. I don't know, once every half an hour, 20 minutes. Sometimes very quick, like sometimes in 1 minute, which is not like I don't expect that, but if you're calling once a day for 20 minutes, I know that. Like that's more friend vibes. That's not dating.
Okay.
So I thought I was doing well. Like I actually thought I was doing well.
No, it was rubbish.
I was like FaceTiming her.
Just for 10 minutes.
10
That's
10
it.
minutes, yeah.
Wow.
And then I thought I was killing it.
Okay, now, but I feel like it's kind of interesting because I was in the same spot as well too, like with an ex as well. But like my days would be like so busy to text. Like I would just rather just call. Like usually I just like to FaceTime. I want to see your face.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird for me, but it's like maybe a few times during the day. But at the same time, like texting. Wait, are you much of a texter though?
No, I'm a FaceTimer.
Yeah. So it's like I guess like getting to like understand your your person is also kind of
My love language.
yeah, absolutely.
Is love language?
Nah, not quite love language
Like
is what we're talking
technology
about.
language.
No, Al. I think that's just preference.
So what should I do differently so I text more?
So no, so if the person that you're dating is a caller as well, or she's happy with that, I think maybe a little bit more than 10 minutes a day
Okay.
would probably keep her happy.
11 minutes.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe...
You're pity, bro.
Time is money, baby.
Damn.
I don't know. I just think if you really like someone, like you want to talk to them
you'll
heaps,
actually
right?
put the time in. Yeah, for real.
Absolutely, yeah.
100%.
Okay, rule number 3 is you got to broaden your horizon when it comes to dating, as in taking a girl out on a date. So taking a girl on ice cream dates all the time, it's not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it.
No. So I have a theory, right? Okay. Because you're taking a girl on an ice cream date. First time you met her, you don't want to be spending too much money because what if you're never going to see her again?
That's true.
You want to spend maximum $3.50 for that ice cream. Okay.
Boy! I know we're in a
if she doesn't-
recession,
and if she
bro, but
doesn't-
god damn.
And she doesn't see you again, and then you're like, "That's okay. I spent $3.50."
Wait, so did you guys go on multiple ice cream dates?
No, we went.
No.
We got.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking.
You got us Aljana.
Yeah, we had Eljana.
She got me
Okay,
chicken and
that's
garlic
cute.
sauce.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love Ajanas. Yeah, that's what's up. That's our next sponsor. But okay, wow, cool. Is there another one?
So what type of date? What do you recommend? Like movies or something?
Yeah, movie dates
sorry.
are good. Movie dates are good. Even taking a girl out to dinner. It doesn't have to necessarily be fine dining. But yeah, even if you just go grab a pizza, pizza and a wine.
Pizza. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have
Sounds
to
like
be.
foreign language to you right now, bro.
Okay. No,
I'm looking at you. I'm like,
taking
my guy.
notes.
Yeah.
Faith in you. Don't let me down, bro. You representing both of us right now. I'm just telling you right now.
I got it. I got this. Don't worry.
Did you learn something from that, Al?
Yeah. So I learned, call them for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Take them out for pizza.
Doesn't have to be pizza though.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you can do
And
other
flirting is.
cheating.
It is cheating. Okay. Yep. I got
Flirting
it.
is absolutely cheating, bro.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, Jess, it's been.
I can engineer this
Yeah,
one.
you go.
Just thank you so much for coming on, man. Honestly, it's been quite an educational section, this one. I ain't gonna lie to you, Al.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
been
enjoy
very
it, Jess?
educational, not just for myself, but I feel like there's a lot of guys out there who will be learning a lot from this, and they can apply it in their relationships, and
lots of fun
be
with the bag.
better partners.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just like myself.
Jess, thanks so much for having. Jesus, Jess, thanks so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure having you. I was like, thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, Jess, I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure as well doing Love Island with you. You were, probably like one of the best people in the villa, and I'm really happy I was, and an honor to be coupled up with you in the villa.
Wow.
So I just wanted to say that too because I haven't actually said that.
Aww.
Yeah, and also because everyone's gonna be listening, and then hopefully everyone likes me.
That is.
There it is. First, you had me fooled there for a sec.
Psych.
Joke.
All right, guys, and that's a wrap.
That is
Our
a wrap.
second episode of Back to Reality, and I
Wow,
tell you
man.
what,
Gee, we're gonna cover some shit, man.
we covered some absolute shit. And we had my ex-partner, Jess.
Wow, that's
come on
beautiful.
as our first guest.
If you guys have got any more guest suggestions, please do email backtoreality@novapodcast.com.au.
See you next week, guys. Thanks for listening.
Reality.